Here is the second part of our lesson today. So the story reads, Danielle plays a third grade basketball team in a league. Her team made the news when they scored 47 points, 41 points, and 53 points in a 3-game tournament. So then our instructions say write a 2-step word equation and solve the problem. So number 4 says, how many points did Danielle's team score altogether? So we just need to add up all the points that they scored. So they scored 47 in one game, 41 in another game, and 53 in another game. And that equals your points. And when you add up all those points together, you get 141 points. Number 5. Can't count. Okay, I'm not going to do much typing on this one. This one's going to be more verbal because it says describe how you can use mental math to decide if your answer in problem 4 is reasonable. So you can do some quick math by, if you look at 47 and 53, you can quickly look at and notice that will add up to 100 because if you look at your ones places, 7 plus 3 equals 0. So, and then if you carry your 1, 5 plus 4 is 9. Add the 1, that's 100. So that is a quick 100. And then all you have to do is add 41 to the end of it. And so you have 100 plus 41, which equals 141. Okay, so that is the answer for that one. Last one, number 6. This one is a little tricky, so we'll do our best. So number 6 says Danielle's scorecard shows her statistics for the 3 games. Use the information in the table to write equations to find the unknown numbers, then complete the table. So I'm going to give you an example equation. Your equations can look totally different than mine when you do this, and that's totally fine as long as you get the same exact answers as I do. So when you look at the first one to figure out the total points for the first row, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 5, and now to find, to figure out how many points you scored in each one of these, you have to take each number times the number of points that they scored. So technically, in the first one, you would take 5 times 1, but we know that that's 5, so I don't need to write that out. That's just extra writing, and it's pointless. So we're just going to put 5, and then you would add that to 7 times 2 because we scored 7 points in a 2-point field goal. So 2 times 7, and then that equals your number. Now, since this doesn't have any parentheses, we know that we start with multiplication. So 7 times 2 is 14, and when then you add 14 plus 5, you get 19. Okay, so then that will go in your graph under total points. Okay, game 2. Now we're starting, we have the number of total points in the second for 2 points and the total, so we have to work backwards. So I'm going to start with 18 for my total, and I'm going to have to minusing it from the number of points that I got in my 2-point field goals. So I need to make sure that I times first in this one. So I have to take 6 times 2, and that'll equal your number. So then you have to take 6 times 2, which is 12. When you take 18 minus 12, you will get 6. So this person scored 6 points in the 1.3 throw. And the last one, we have our 1 points, and we have our total, so we have to work backwards again. So we're going to have to take 21 minus 3, because I know the total, and I know that this is 3, because when I take 3 times 1, I get 3. And then I have to divide it by 2 to get the number in this, in column 2. So when I take 21 minus 3, I get 18. When I take 18 divided by 2, I get 9. Okay, if you have any questions, please rewatch the video. Otherwise, you may go do your homework.